G'day, Pickleball family. Three things to know. First thing to know. In this weekend's Tournament of Champions held in Brigham City, just north of Salt Lake City, Utah, history was made on the PPA Tour with a huge double-triple crown taking place. Mr. Entertainment in pickleball, Tyson McGuffin, the man himself, the man, the myth, the legend, took out his first ever triple crown at the very courts where 7 years ago he slept in his car between matches. What a change. What a journey 7 years later. He becomes the second only male player in PPA Tour history to take out a triple crown. Sweetening the weekend with the double triple was Catherine Parento, fresh off a 2-month full break from pickleball, absolutely dominating. Also taking out her second triple crown. She partnered with McGuffin in the mixed doubles. McGuffin and James Ignatowicz took out the men's doubles. Parento and Paris Todd took out the women's doubles. Parento beat Salome Device in the women's singles final, and Tyson McGuffin beat out Connor Garnett in the men's singles final. A huge bit of history there on the PPA Tour for both Catherine Parento and especially Tyson McGuffin, and congratulations to them both. Second thing to know, whilst we're on the PPA Tour, Connor Pardo was in Cincinnati, Ohio over the weekend, making a guest appearance at the Western and Southern Tennis Open with a spot on the Tennis Channel, making the huge announcement that in 2024, the number of tour events on the PPA Tour will increase from 25 this year in 2023 to 40 in 2024. This raised a very lively discussion in the excellent R Pickleball subreddit, which I highly suggest and recommend you go and check out, as to how will this affect the players from a workload perspective in terms of health, mental health, and well-being. The general consensus in the very lively discussion in the ensuing threads on this discussion was that whilst it may not affect the top-ranked pro players on the PPA Tour, they are required to, at this point in time, compete in a mandatory minimum 15 events this year. Let's wait and see what happens for 2024 with the increase in the number of events. The other main factor or consensus reached on the threads was that this may give a lot more aspiring pickleballers that are working hard across the states many more opportunities to earn their way into the higher rankings to possibly go pro and qualify at the higher tiers. So it will be interesting to see what comes out in the wash as we hit 2024. Not to mention also, will this affect the potential MLP PPA partnership? That remains to be seen as well. Hopefully it does not affect the MLP in any way whatsoever. So watch this space for the increased number of events in 2024 on the PPA Tour. Third thing to know, whilst we're on the excellent R Pickleball subreddit, they have announced that they will be hosting an Ask Me Anything with the head of Duper Analytics, Scott, this coming Thursday, August 24 at 2 p.m. Eastern Time. Now, Dupe has been in the news for all the wrong reasons lately over the last couple of months, with changes to their algorithms, updates to their user interface and their user experience on the app, all in all causing much frustration, anger, and consternation amongst Duper users system-wide. I highly recommend that if you want to go and join what I'm sure will be a very lively but hopefully constructive Ask Me Anything with the head of Duper Analytics, to go join that live Ask Me Anything on August 24 at 2 p.m. Eastern. If you found this helpful, be sure to dink that like button and paddles up.